dynasty. It's hard to feather your hair with no electricity, Dad. We had an empty room with hardwood floors, new wood window casings against white walls. We imagined a toilet here and a bathtub close to the furnace's iron grate. I'd step out of the clawfoot tub onto a clean towel 1,000 times, reach back to flush an imaginary chrome handle. Every day I pass that room on my way to the outhouse. And Dad, you died a dreamer, a Park Avenue kid with only a pot to piss in. The audacity of sparrows. I once heard a woman play cello in the parking lot of the mountains where I walk, rising with morning mist off green. You kissed me slower yesterday, both lips defined, eating mine. Sometimes a guy plays the saxophone between buildings downtown. The sound bounces around, softens concrete and steel. Your body was like that yesterday. It filled me up, you brought it down, our flab succulent between us. Desire climbs like vines, as bold as a little brown bird stealing from the bowl of a large brown dog. Have you ever played with a toy car, the kind you pull back and you pull back and you set it down when the tension is built and it takes off, bumping into walls and table legs, switching directions without losing momentum? I'm like that, dear, when you warm me up. Okay, one more. Without a roof. This love between us grew up from under the desk of a speed freak. It tapes LED lights with black electrical tape, cooks iguana over open fire, tastes sweet like suckling pig, sparked by a kiss in Booth's Co parking lot. We rode on jetliners, landed in the same city, moved in a closed curve, points on the same plane. I kept your stories in a red bandana, carried them over my shoulder, coast to coast, all these years. A love born of heartbreak, me tired from the weight of belongings thrown out the door, exhausted from being a good girl to men who could only see me in the rearview mirror. And you sat on a curb leaking, the tears wouldn't stop. So you walked away from your job and everything you owned, smoke circling a glass pipe, blood in a syringe. I spent my inheritance, did a great job playing house, had boyfriends who smoked weed in bed all weekend long, shades drawn, boyfriends who strung me along, fought with drunks till dawn. Relationships left me looking for morning, barefoot and alone in my kitchen. But now you're here, and we are the pot-bellied versions of our young selves. Only we know these wrinkles are an illusion. I do recall my hands full of your hair. You can still see me, black-rimmed eyes, flight jacket, 32 waist size. Only we know these love handles, this baldness, is transient too and should be worn like a badge.
Yeah.